house of God. This is El Shaddai Ministries. Please, your name and where you are coming from and your testimony.
Okay, I am Dominic Mensah. I quite remember my friend Daniel Boateng invited me to El Shaddai. And after we end the service, Papa called me and told me that you are a prophet, but you can't prophesy, like your prophetic gift has been diminished. So Papa called me and gave me some direction. And ever since I did the direction, to the glory of the Lord and to the God of Prophet Dominic Mensah, seriously, I have never entered into the prophetic realm that I could enter into people's house, tell them things in their fridge, tell them what the things they have been doing, and even their name. Ever since I've been fasting, I sometimes even go to Achia Mountains, spend 21 days. Only one. But ever since Papa prayed for me and laid his hands upon my life, I prophesy to people, hallelujah, by the grace of God. And I say this to the glory of God. Ever since I met Papa, it hasn't been 3 months. 3 months in Drew year. It is just 2 months. And I can prophesy. My prophetic gift has been opened by the grace of the Lord. One time I was prophesying to a lady, and not knowing, this baffled my mind. Not knowing, a friend of hers has given her, a fish, and that fish has been poisoned. So the Spirit of God opened my eyes, and I entered into her house, and I entered into her fridge. It was so amazing, and I've never ever done such before. In all my prophetic life, I've never ever done something before. So the Spirit of God opened my eyes, and I saw that somebody has poisoned the meat, the fish. And the Spirit of God told me the fish name. It was salmon. And I told the sister, say now, I will fridge now, salmon will be a poison. I don't forbid them out. And all of them, and all of the church members, they knelt down when I prophesied, because I have never ever reached that prophetic level.
Somebody give glory to Jesus. Now, let me say this. When Saul met Samuel, he anointed him and he started prophesying. Then they gathered and they were prophesying in Ramoth. And the Bible said, people said, I saw also among the prophets. Then one person asked a question, said, who is their father? Sometimes the one who fathers you will determine where you go. Are you getting what I'm saying? Amen. The one who is your father will determine how far you can prophesy. Amen. My son, this is just the beginning. I have watched the video. We should have compiled the video and show it to you. We will do it very soon. Amen. They videoed his prophecy. I watched it and I was shocked. He might think the Papa can't sense her, but when I was watching it, I was shocked that this boy could prophesy, mention your fridge and the fish that you have kept in your fridge because of the grace of God. Me so obi the didn't start told me so. Prophet Jeremiah didn't start told me so. And I prophesy that whoever is sitting here who needs an impact, your impartation is coming in Jesus' name. Now, man of God, let's ask you this. Before this impartation, what were the things that were affecting your life and your ministry? And after the impartation, what is the change? Okay,
I started ministry at my early stage. I started at Ablekuma, a lot of places. And it didn't go well. It didn't succeed for me. But by the grace of the Lord, when I met Prophet Dominic, in fact, we were in an uncompleted classroom. An uncompleted classroom at North Kaneshi, Point 4. So, ever since I met Papa, we've been praying to go to one of the classrooms, that is the completed classroom. But it is very, very hard for you to get it. But ever since I met Papa, I've gotten the classroom. And to the glory of the Lord, from my ministry, I've never, ever gathered people as it's seated. Like 15 before, never. But I have people that I pray for around Ghana here. But I've never gathered 15 people to pray for. But 15. But to the glory of God, our list now is 15, and our highest is 40.
Yes, just 2 months. Just 2 months. This is the change he has experienced. We are waiting for you to come and tell us that you have gotten thousands. 3,000. Amen. We celebrate with you. May your testimony be permanent in the name of Jesus. God bless you. said in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank
God
you,
bless you,
Papa.
sir.
Thank you, Papa.